Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title, we're gonna talk about Anyone But You and why romantic comedies need to make a return. I really enjoyed watching this movie. I saw the trailer, but I was not really convinced because the trailer was kind of weird. It was more drama than romantic comedy. And yeah, but still I went to see it because the cast is a fabulous. Sydney Sweeney and Clint Powell look amazing together. They're both very very hot, and this is how you make a romantic comedy. You take two hot people, you put them somewhere abroad or somewhere romantic, and you make them at first hate each other, then slowly fall in love, and or they have already been in love but something drew them apart. Now they're back together. They're going through obstacles, and this is it. It's very it's a cliche story. We have seen it 10,000 times, even if not millions of times. Homework is full of them. And I think the 2010s were really the time for romantic comedies, or I guess 2000 to 2010. We had Sandra Bullock and many other actresses and actors that were really just romantic comedy actors. And it was a great time. It's nothing mind blowing, but it's something that makes your heart warm. It makes you believe in love and passion, all those things. That's why I really like B in this case, because she had, well, spoilers, she had broken up with her previous boyfriend because they were just too perfect. I guess it's a dumb argument, more or less, because you just want someone that you can you know be yourself with. It's not that bad that you never fought with them, but she meant more like, I want passion in my life. I guess she was stuck in a routine. There was nothing exciting and new about the relationship. And yeah, with Ben, she had passion. She had something she had never had before. So you know I guess it's the same old, but it was still fresh and new. And that's why romantic comedies are just so great, because they make you, I guess, believe in love. I know it's a cliche, but after watching this movie, you really feel good about yourself. I saw it in the cinema with a friend in New York City, like, oh my god, that's so cute. And we actually talked more or less just about Ben being super cute and being what every girl wants. He's hot, he's a gentleman. He can be an asshole, but unless he's an asshole to you, then it's okay. He can be an asshole to I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, girls are not okay, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, I think romantic comedies are just have this thing about them that even men can enjoy it, because you had a hot girl in Sydney Sweeney, you had a hot guy, you have everything for everyone. Yes, romantic comedies are more for girls, but when you have a hot girl, I don't think that they're gonna mind. But I guess let's talk about the premise of Anyone But You. Uh, As I said, it's the same old story. They have a first date, they meet in this coffee shop. It's very cute. I actually missed the first few minutes of the movie, and my friend was like, oh my god, he did this, and that's so cute. And yeah, they meet in this weird, funny situation, this comical situation. Then they spend the night together, and they just sleep next to each other, which is even like cuter than anything else. It's like he brings her home, he cooks for her. See, I'm dreaming. This is why I love romantic comedies. They just make you have standards. Well, not only, but as an example of why they're good. Like, most of the romantic comedies have these guys that are just dreamy and do everything right and say everything right. And then you look at your boyfriend, you have a boyfriend, I don't, but that's okay. And you're like, oh, well, I think I can do a bit better than this. But you have to be better yourself. I guess there's some girls out there that are like super delusional, like, yeah, just not everyone can get better. Oh, okay, that's another argument. But yeah, the premise of the movie, um, apparent, yeah. So after the night, then they kind of drift apart because B leaves his apartment because she's like, whoa, why did I leave? It was like stupid from her, but she realizes that she left. And then yeah, Ben is super disappointed, and then he talks stupid things about her, and then she hears that, and then they drift apart, and it's like, of course. And then sometime later they reunite and they go to a wedding together, from her sister and his best friend. They're getting married, and yeah, they have to, well, be okay with being with each other. And then at the wedding, why am I talking about the whole premise? But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna go with it. And then at the wedding, he sees his old girlfriend, and he's like, "Hey B, can you help me make her jealous?" No, actually, B proposes that because they're kind of having a love hate relationship, more to the hate part. And yeah, they're kind of ruining the party for everyone because it's supposed to be, a wedding thing, like a wedding weekend, and where everyone are happy and not fighting with each other. And then of course they pretend to be with each other, and they realize they have feelings for each other, and they talk about it. And after some more obstacles, they have this grand scene where he literally jumps into the ocean for her because she leaves the party because she's like, oh my god, he doesn't like me. And then he jumps into the water. He gets a helicopter ride to where she is because he knows her so well, so he knows where she is. And yeah, he has his grand entrance, where he's running towards her, and it's all romantic, and it's beautiful. It's a good movie. It's same old, but it's still good. You have good actors, good setting, good script. I think that the actors really did a great job with that. I think the whole cast was great. I think they really cast Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell very well in the roles. I think they have great chemistry together. I think Sydney Sweeney, she's has this innocence about her. Like, she looks like innocent and pure and naive, and it's just like her eyes, and she's so beautiful. And then Glenn Powell is a bit more masculine, and you know, uh, I like it. They go together very very well, and I think this is what has been missing for a lot of movies, that you have a good handsome cast, because a lot of the time it's obviously the hot cast that sells the movie, even if it's not a romantic movie. When in the MCU you have men and women that just don't look, they don't look the part. And now you're packed to old fashioned, more or less, casting, just attractive people. I mean, everyone in the cast were attractive, even the old guys were attractive. Like, everyone was just super charming, and did a great job. Yeah, it was great, and the cast seemed to have so much fun with it, and obviously you get infected by that. And I think it was just a great movie, and more so that, oh, I cannot click on the link here. Well, I guess I don't know how important that is, but yeah, why is it great? And one of the points that I mentioned is because critics hate it. And I'm gonna go to Rotten Tomatoes just in a second to check the bad reviews, because some of the reviews that the movie got are actually bad. And I think a lot of people are just not okay with having, a traditional couple as the leads, traditional couple, attractive girl, attractive guy. You don't have Sydney Sweeney going around and saying, yeah, you're a man, you don't have anything to tell me. I mean, you can have the whole, oh, man let me down, oh, girls mess up with me and stuff. Of course, that's normal, but you just didn't have this, like, down with the patriarchy, or no, well, more or less normal parts. But yeah, you didn't have that, because a lot of stories nowadays, it's like, yeah, I'm better off on my own, I don't need a man type of story. And I think this is just back to the roots, because if we want humanity to continue, you need a man and a woman. You cannot. Yeah, it's a bit different. Um, but that's my point. Like it's really back to the roots. You have a girl that falls for a guy, and she is really ready to do anything about him, and he's ready to do anything about her, and there is no, you know just being bitchy and just because of feminism and stuff. You do have like, you don't really have any feminist parts out of this. I mean, you do have B, who is upset about things, but that's just being girls. So I really like it. There is more or less no feminism to it. I mean, you have the girlfriend from of the ex-girlfriend of Ben, who is, I mean, she's very liberal. I mean, you meet her topless on the beach, and she's just having fun with this guy. I mean, this is for me just feminism 101. This is just liberals being liberals. Like, yeah. So it's definitely not for me, but I want to go to Rotten Tomatoes for a second. How do I call there? Um, skip. Give me a second, guys, because I kind of suck with internet. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. How do I go to Rotten Tomatoes now? Um, don't go like this, because it's really interesting. Like, a lot of people in Rotten Tomatoes wrote things like, yeah, they have no chemistry whatsoever, and like, you lying. I guess you can say that it's kind of subjective, but still, like, come on, the guys, these two had chemistry. I mean, apparently even the girlfriend of Glenn Powell broke up with him because of the whole thingy they were getting hot and steamy with. So, I mean, she's gorgeous, so of course. I mean, don't cheat on your girlfriends, guys. But yeah, anyone but you see, uh, the critics percentage is 52, just based on 88 reviews, and then you have the audience scores, which is 87, which is great. You have 1,000 plus verified reviews. So let's go to the critics one. Um, and of course, let's see some of the bad ones. Yeah, both leads are attractive, but their personality chemistry is non-existent. Sweeney feels particularly uncalibrated for the film's light, wacky tone, delivering every line with flattened portento. I don't know what that word is, but yeah. Even as she's meant to be scatterbrained, I think she was great for the role. It's a girl who, she left law school, she left university for whatever reason, and she was just figuring things out, and then comes this guy who is making like things even more complicated for her. So yeah, I think she did a great job. Will Gluck, who has earlier helmed films like Easy and Friends with Benefits, writes inventive charm for empty predictability in his latest work. I, I think exactly, it's okay that it was predictable. Like, obviously they're gonna come together. The boy gets the girl, but I don't think that's necessarily bad. You know, it's a predictable fun short up by good-looking leads and locations. Yeah, I think that's a good description. But because we're so starved of things like that, I think that's why it's so popular right now, because it's just really back to basics. But let's not forget that they were handed a pretty average script. I mean, it's a rom-com. What script do you want? It all since been there, watch that. Yeah, well, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Um, it's not even 10 things I hate about you. Well, I mean, um, as I said, it's nothing mind blowing. I think thanks 10 things I hate about you. It's a classic. Um, but yeah, I don't think that every rom com or every like Avenger movie, or it has to be something mind blowing. We just want a decent story, decent actors, and that's it. Like, yeah, I don't think that this should have been something mind blowing and having like plot twists and stuff. It's just a rom com. They delivered the rom com. They did a great job. The actors were fantastic. It was funny. It was charming. It was lovable. So I know what people expect. By and large, Anyone But You is one of the most cliche, predictable films of the year. It hits every single beat you expect out of a rom com, not going one step above or below it. The dialogue is glib, the slapstick and funny, the relationship dynamics implausible. On the upside, a showcase of fine Moscow culture and great dentistry cannot be faulted. Yeah, both of them are very hot, if that's what you mean. Um, yeah, exactly. Anyone But You knows how to work its great assassin, which is the fact that it has two of Hollywood hottest young stars in its lead roles. Exactly, and that's a good thing. I don't think it's yeah. I don't think that's bad, but I guess let's go to the normal people reviews because, yeah, let's see what they're saying. Like just two reviews or something. So cute and funny, loved it. Content collapsed. It was so good, I loved it. It would definitely see it again. The movie had it all: comedy, drama, romance. Oh, I shouldn't have read the content collapse, but anyways, I love their chemistry, like the movie light, and on the funny side, cute and cheesy. See, people just want cute and cheesy. It was a light, no-brainer type of movie. Great to see something that makes you smile with no violence or blood involved, sheer fun and laughter. See? Very well written and funny. It was silly but very cute and entertaining. All the characters was great. The best part was the ending. Get up after the movie's over. Oh, there was a scene. I missed that. But anyways, as you can see, the people that are normal, they just say it's a silly movie. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It's a great thing to watch with your friends, with your family. It's nothing mind blowing, but that's okay. And yeah, I think for what it is, I think it was a great movie. It's reaching over 100 million worldwide, which is insane for a rom com nowadays. Um, so yeah, I guess slowly things are getting back to normal, to old fashioned roots. I love it. It's a great movie. I will definitely watch it again. Even very hopeful, exciting, hot leads. They did a great job, and the whole marketing of the movie, the whole her dresses and everything, they really use Sydney Sweeney very well. She's everything, and he's just Ben. He's the same like Barbie and Ken. It was Margot Robbie. The dresses, everything. It was her moment. Well, now it's Ken's moment because he got the Oscar nomination, but that's so funny. But anyways, guys, do let me know down below. Are you gonna watch this movie? If you're a guy, you probably not really, but I would say why not. Um, but yeah, let me know down below what you think about it. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, I'm made for